I'm sort of torn on Mackenzie and Sonica. Mackenzie sounded nice this week. I think he did some really pretty things with his voice. I love the break in his voice. I love when he stretches to the tippity-toppity tip of his range, like a child reaching for the cookie jar. There's a beauty to it.
You're everything I need.
But I needed more grit. I needed him to dig deeper into You Are So Beautiful. It's not a surface level vocal.
There are two ways to look at You Are So Beautiful, though. You can look at it from just the gritty, like, oh, you're so beautiful to me. Or you can look at it from the pensive, just, oh my gosh, I'm in awe.
Fair enough. It was like a solid B. Speaking of songs that have been covered 100,000 times now on Idol and The Voice, I Have Nothing. Oh man. I thought the vocal was pretty good. She was hitting notes.
Yes.
She was giving you big, stretched out, elongated range, and it was technically proficient.
Can't run from myself, there's nowhere to hide.
But I think I probably graded it a little too high, because in retrospect, in the morning after, it was like, do you want to be the next American Idol? Do you want to be on the radio, or do you want to be Miss Massachusetts?
Don't make me close one more door.
I don't think that she was feeling Don't Make Me Close One More Door. I don't think that there was no door slamages. Door slamages? That was very Randy-esque of me. I apologize. Melinda, help me through. I'm gonna just let you take over.
She sang it well. It was just void of any feeling, basically, whatsoever. And it wasn't bombastic enough vocally to cover for that.
I think Sonica's gonna go home in the next 2 weeks unless the girl who sang Bring Me to Life returns. I don't know where she is. I don't know where that fire is.
I miss her fire. I miss Dalton's fire. I feel like somebody blew his flame out and he's just kind of going through the motions. Basically everything around him is making some ambiance or something, but there's no drive behind what he's doing.
No, and he's going on about how everything he does is edgy. It's like, child, no. Just because you put your eyeliner on before you go to bed and let it smudge overnight, that's not edge. I don't care how many of his fans who like to look at his pretty pictures online yell at me on Twitter. It was not a good vocal. It was inarguably not a good vocal.
All the lonely people, where do they all belong?
He did one big note at the end, like, I'm a rocker. I'm a rocker. I don't buy any of this. I don't care if it's in the bargain bin for 7 cents. I'm not buying it.
Okay, listen, the growl was hot. Like, I was impressed by the growl. I was impressed by his, like, need to get to that note and hold it, and just his vocal prowess to make that happen. So I was impressed by that. It's just the rest of it. I didn't hear it having energy, so it came across more lazy vocally. This is your pitch. A lot of people, when they have a lot of energy, they sing right on top of the pitch. But when they're lazy, they end up on the bottom side. Like, it's not completely flat. It's just not enough energy to push it to the point of it being pleasing to the ear.
So you liked one note of it. That's what I like. I liked one note. I'm a rocker. I think what's annoying me is that the judges' feedback was basically like, you're back in it. You're in it to win it.
You impressed everybody just now.
Like a good waffle iron, you made an impression.
And he was like, I'd never heard a bad criticism of my vocal in my life, and last week hurt my feelings.
It was scary last week because that was the first time that they had said anything like that wasn't good.
Well, no, but you were actually even worse this week. And then the duet. I'm sorry, but he and Mackenzie have some explaining to do when Harry Connick Jr. says to two grown-ass men,
do you have any idea what you were singing about? Do you know what the song is saying?
They never thought about it for 1 second.
Obviously, the lyric's not deep. Obviously, like, there's not much to it, but the least they could have done is been like, you know, the guy really wants the girl.
I never wanna hear you say that I want it that way.
Oh my gosh, gosh, it never dawned on me to ever think about what I was singing. Now that one got to me.
They should have to be in that bottom 3 based on that answer alone. The people who need to be at risk are definitely Dalton, definitely Tristan, and either Sonica or Mackenzie.
Tristan's having better weeks than she has all season. So let's just be clear on that. Like, she really is having better weeks.
He said only angels know how to fly.
She's just got some room to grow, and she needs time.
I just have a really quick question. What happens to the girl in the story?
I think Harry was really reading her with that comment, like, I didn't get feeling from you, is what he was saying. But he's like been instructed by Scott and the powers that be that this is one of the chosen ones, so temper your criticism. I felt like it was a criticism from him.
It was. I felt like he was saying, I didn't see the feeling, so can you tell me what you actually think was happening there?
I honestly have no idea what happened to her. I think she just kind of left the whole situation.
She couldn't deal with it anymore.
No.
Yeah.
She had actually thought about it before. It just still hadn't translated.
Yeah.
But it was something that she had actually thought about, unlike Dalton or Mackenzie. So
We should talk about the best performance this week on The Voice. That's my ex-Tina impression. I can't sing like ex-Tina. I'm not even gonna try. But when
I was really trying to figure out who that was.
she is a legendary hollerator. It's ridiculous, and I love it. Who's on the top of your list?
Ryan Quinn.
Oh yeah, he's really good.
And he didn't even make the top of That Night for You, which I don't understand. You put Malik Hurd in front of him, which I'm not saying Malik was bad. He wasn't bad, but Ryan Quinn, hello? His tone, his range, his everything. His little red pants.
You've got a little crush, I can tell. Anytime you mention the pants, like, that's code, America. If Melinda and I are like, and I loved his pants, it's like, oh, okay, all right. Now we're not critiquing just voice.
I would have turned my chair for Ryan. I would have turned my chair for Owen, and I would have turned my chair for Tamar.
I thought actually the Monday night show with Ryan and Malik and Peyton was really great. I loved Malik.
Gave all my heart, but you took my soul.
He got me with that long, like, crazy note. I know it can't just be all about one long, crazy note. I liked the rest of it too, but there was just something about his version of Chains. And on Tuesday, I loved Joe and I loved Owen. Owen might do really, really well this season. Owen might give Curly Sue a run for her money. I'm not saying I liked him as much as, who likes anyone more than Curly Sue, but I'm just saying he's the kind of singer, that emotional, intimate vocal. Those boys from Idol should watch Owen for, if you want to go smaller, that's
Yes,
how,
like
that's
Mackenzie,
how it's done.
look at Owen.
It ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe.
You didn't like Tamar?
I did like Tamar. I thought Tamar was good. I didn't think Tamar was great. I thought Tamar was good.
I loved her. I loved her pitch. I loved her control. I loved what she did on that line, take it easy.
My doctor said, take it easy.
I loved her. I thought she was so good.
I like Tamar Braxton's Circles.
I like Tamar Braxton's Love and War, but she's not on this show.
I feel like Tamar Braxton is not going to be cool with another Tamar coming up.
I know Tamar Braxton's famous right now, but Tamar Davis was like original Destiny's Child.
So you were in the first incarnation of what became Destiny's Child.
Yes, Kelly, Beyonce,
and-
Latavia.
We should
Take
go
that.
talk about this on The Real.
Have several seats.
If there was ever a show I was meant to be a guest on, I'm afraid it's The Real.
Oh, you should.
I don't know what that says about me.
Because you're like, she tried it.
My dream is to like be in the audience on Wendy Williams, get her shout out for having the best fashion that day. That's my dream. More so than being a guest on The Real.
I need you to dream bigger.